Hey everybody, thank you for joining me once again. Tamara Tamu here, bringing you another hot episode of Unleashed Alchemy. Where on this channel we talk about making spirituality the backbone of your life so that you can live freely, free from programming, free from dogma, free to live and function optimally in all of your spiritual gifts, free to practice spirituality the way that resonates with you, whether that is lighting a candle, lighting candles during rituals, or reading your Bible, okay? Reading tarot, whatever your spiritual bag is. After each and every one of these episodes on this channel, you will go and get into your spiritual bag with more confidence to go against the grain. Okay, so welcome, all of you for being here. So listen, we have something that we need to address. All right, and you see the title, it's called The Universe versus God. So let me just tell you that I have to say that there was some resistance that I felt that I had to bring this topic up. All right. The resistance came from, this is when you have to go within. This is what spirituality does for you. It forces you to go within, regardless of any external messages, regardless of what you see on the outside. You are inclined to go within first, always. So what I found was my resistance to talk about this was because I was worried about that my approach to this would sound like an argument. It would sound like an argument to other people. So basically, I was worried about how people would look at this message and my approach. So I had to get rid of that, work through that shadow, and come on here like a confident alchemist that I am, like a confident priestess that I am, like a confident spiritualist that I am, and come on here and address this. All right? So here's what I'm going to say first. The great I am, the kingdom within, higher mind, Christ consciousness, source, spirit, great creator, master creator, elevated mind. I use all of those phrases amongst others instead of the term God. Why? For me, the term God invokes a programmed, limited image. It invokes something that is finite. That term invokes for me feelings of separation, as if there is a person out there or something out there that is not a part of me. Okay? The term God feels limiting because it is not all encompassing. All right. Now, the reason why I use those other terms that I just mentioned, I'll take one of those. I use the term source. For me, that term is expansive. All right. It invokes limitlessness. It does not invoke some image of a person out there, because it is not separate from me. There is no separation between that force, that power, that source, because that source is me. It flows through my veins. I am an extension of that source. Source is all encompassing. All right? So I embrace that power and I'm being wrapped in it. It is in me. It is outside of me. It is all around me. Still, I am not separate from it. All right? So, I had to give you that breakdown first. Now, what I have noticed, and I've just noticed this recently, there is this fallacy, all right? There is this fallacy that says people, and I'm people who don't want to use the term God when they're talking about spiritual things, spiritual topics, anything about spirituality. People who don't want to use the term God are somehow shying away from that in order to be acceptable to more people, or to adapt to a more new age approach, which I don't even know what new age means, or to adapt to a more new age approach to spirituality. That fallacy also says that people who don't want to use the term God are not wanting to put their faith or their spirituality on the front line in a confident way, as if we are watering down our spirituality, our faith. First, like I said, I don't know what new age means, okay? Having said that, when a person uses the phrase new age, I equate that to a person who feels as though any practice, or who is programmed to believe that any practice that is outside of a traditional religious practice, for example, anything outside of reading the Bible, going to church, anything outside of Jesus or God, that equates to witchcraft, which is automatic evil. And so, just side note, by the way, witchcraft, anyone who says that is ignorant to what even witchcraft is. Okay, so that's a totally different episode. So, this is not true. And when you talk about faith, when you look at God, that the infinite source, infinite creator, when you take it beyond the infinite image, you know that takes your spirituality beyond faith, first of all. Because with faith, there is still an ounce of hope. But when you are walking in spirituality, you are walking in a knowing, you're walking in an identity, which takes you beyond faith. It takes you beyond hope. Now we're getting into identity. We are getting into an essence that is being exuded from you, regardless of anything going around you. All right, so let's address that as well. So here's what I want to say to you. If you're watching this and you have some type of an issue or some type of a trigger with people who don't use the term God, or who choose to use other terms, if you want to use the term God, go ahead. Do that. Use the phrase, use the term, use the word that feels right for you. You can do that. But what you must not do is find yourself in self-righteousness, in judgment for those of us that do not. Okay? Your spirituality or level of faith is not more supreme than a person who uses a term other than God during a prayer, a conjure, an invocation, or a spell. Any type of ritual, any type of practice that a person is doing to elevate their consciousness, to elevate their mind, to elevate their consciousness of the I am power that flows through their veins. Okay? So, I'm going to end this video by saying this. When all of us understand that the power of the great I am goes beyond our logic, goes beyond our logical mind, we will know that there aren't enough words in the English language or any language that could ever encompass the all that this powerful source is. All right. So I wanted to leave that message with you. All right. Don't forget that I still offer the spiritual consulting 90-day package that will take you from any type of religious fear, any type of religious dogma that you are trying to break away from, and you need extra support that will get you from the dogma to spiritual ecstasy, to spiritual freedom. You can work with me one-on-one for 90 days. I do still offer that package. The link to sign up and to read more information about it is in the link. Will be in the description. The link will be in the description box of this video. Also, don't forget the Magic School for this live session this month, which is this Friday, the 29th at 7 p.m. I'm doing a live workshop on how to be in your I am power when you have been chosen to be the energetic pioneer in your lineage. All right, and what that means, what that encompasses, and what to do about it. All right, we are talking about that live inside of the Magic School this Friday, the 29th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Sign up to be a part of the Magic School. Not only will you have access to me live on Friday, but you'll also have access to the other workshops that are just induced with spiritual wisdom in all of the workshops. I am so amazed with the Magic School and how the downloads and the workshops came to me. It came from my own experience. It's wisdom that you're not going to find in any book. It is going to provide support for you to stand firm in your I am power, to function in your spiritual gifts with full confidence at optimal level, so that I am power can be expressed through you in all parts of your life. Okay, so the link to sign up to be a part of the Magic School is also in the description box of this video. So thank you for joining me. If you have any questions on this topic that we talked about in this video, go ahead and leave me a comment. All right, share it with other people. If you are new here, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, all the things. All right, on YouTube, just do it. Thank you in advance. All right, and until next time, cheers.